In Sajik Baseball Stadium, everyone was singing the chants loudly, and that space was filled with the vibes of Busan. Everyone could truly become one body and one mind, sharing all the feelings of joy and sorrow. When I first visited here in Busan, I didn't have a family. But now, I have the whole Giants family as well as my own family. Once Busan Galmegi, you are forever Busan Galmegi. Global City Busan, we're in it together. This campaign was brought to you by BEFM, 부산영어방송.
안녕하세요. 이순재입니다. 먼저 마음을 전하는 일 참 어려운 것 같습니다. 하지만 그런 말이 있죠. 처음만 힘들다.
인사하는 거 처음만 힘들지. 손 내미는 거 처음만 힘들지. 사랑한단 말 처음만 힘들지. 감사하단 말 처음만 힘들지. 한 번 시작하고 나면 그다음부터 어렵지 않아. 먼저 시작해봐요. 마음을 전해.
마음을 전합시다. 매일매일이 따뜻해질 겁니다. 공익광고협의회.
The time is now 4 o'clock.
Welcome to BFM News at 4. I'm Christino. A high-ranking official at South Korea's foreign ministry says that there are currently no plans to create a trilateral consultative group on extended deterrence with Washington and Tokyo. The official's comments came in response to media rumors about a possible three-way nuclear consultative body involving South Korea, the United States, and Japan. The speculation emerged after President Yoon Suk-yeol and U.S. President Joe Biden agreed to establish a bilateral nuclear consultative group to enhance extended deterrence against North Korea's threats. However, the foreign ministry official today advised against reading too much into the media rumors, saying that there are no plans or schedules to form such a group at the moment. Ex-chief of the main opposition Democratic Party, Song Young-gil, is planning to go to the prosecutor's office this week to answer questions about a growing political funding scandal. His lawyer said today that Song will voluntarily show up at the Seoul Central Prosecutor's office at 10 a.m. tomorrow. The investigation is focusing on claims that Song's campaign officials handed out envelopes of cash to party members before the National Convention in May of 2021. Song was elected party chair during the convention. However, it is unlikely that prosecutors will question Song tomorrow, as they have not consulted him beforehand. South Korea announced that 6 more cases of Mpox have been confirmed, bringing the total number of cases in the country to 47. The Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agency reported today that 3 of the new patients are from Seoul, 2 are from South Chungcheong Province, and 1 from Busan. None of them have traveled abroad recently. Health officials have been sharing information on the characteristics of the virus and measures to prevent it, including vaccination for people who have recently been in contact with Mpox patients. In local news, Busan City confirmed 184 new COVID-19 infections yesterday and added 365 cases as of 2 p.m. today. There were no deaths among COVID-19 patients yesterday, and 7 patients remained in critical condition. A delegation from the Busan City Council announced today that it will officially visit the Hamburg Parliament in Germany from the 3rd to the 8th of this month. They have been invited by President of Hamburg Parliament, Carola Fiat, to attend the Hamburg Port Anniversary. The Hamburg Port Anniversary, which opens from the 5th to the 7th, has chosen Busan as this year's guest city and will include a Korea Busan festival on the sidelines. Busan City Council Chair An Sung-min will speak during the opening ceremony on the 5th, and the delegation will visit the World Expo 2030 Busan Promotion Hall, the SME Product Exhibition Hall, and more. The delegation will also attend a VIP reception to promote the expo bid and visit the International Court of Maritime Law, among others. In international news, Russia has fired a series of missiles at Ukraine, marking the second pre-dawn assault in just 3 days. The missile strikes have caused significant damage, resulting in 1 death and 25 injuries, including 3 children in Kherson region and others. According to Ukraine's armed forces, they were able to intercept 15 out of the 18 missiles fired using their air defense systems. Now, taking a look at the local weather, mercury levels in Busan are averaging at 18 degrees Celsius amid clear skies and good air quality. Temperatures are to stay above 14 degrees Celsius overnight, with highs tomorrow to reach 22 degrees. It's time to wrap up this hour's news. Thank you for joining. You're listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice.
Up next is 4 p.m. duo with Nick Greenwood and David Kim. BFM 부산영어방송.
I could bury my emotions.
잘했어 연진아. 멋지다 연진아. This is a short but catchy line from a popular drama.
We applaud and encourage someone to make others happy when they do something great.
When we hear such a compliment, even if it's a short, simple word, we get the motivation to move forward confidently.
좀 어글거리고 좀 어색하더라도 오늘은 서로에게 칭찬 한마디 하면서 하루를 마무리해보는 건 어떠신가요?
Well, hello there everybody. My name is Nick.
Good afternoon, this is David.
And welcome to
The 4 p.m. Duo.
We go together, better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather, yeah. I'm feeling heat in December when you found me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you, about you, about you. And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Don't complicate it, yeah. Cause I know you and you know everything about me. I can't remember all of the nights I don't remember when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you, about you, about you. And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you, yeah. On top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain, and maybe you know it's obvious. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you. About you, about you, about you. And you make it typical me, break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker for you.
Sucker by the Jonas Brothers, welcoming you to the 4 p.m. duo this brand new Monday afternoon. 저는 닉입니다.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. This is David Kim at the 4 p.m. duo. How are you all doing today? 오늘 휴일이잖아요.
It is Labor Day, so
Yes.
that's why there are many cars on the road.
아, 그래요?
There were for me when I was. 차가 좀 많은 것 같은데요?
좀 많은
아니었나요?
편인 것 같아요.
그죠.
Because they're out and
공휴일이니까.
about to enjoy the day off.
And if you have got the day off, why not check out our faces?
We're on NutTube, guys.
맞습니다.
네, 오늘부터 매일 너튜브로 함께 하는데요. 이 보이는 방송이죠.
그죠,
We
보는
call that
방송.
보는 방송.
Right.
보이는 방송.
Just a YouTube live screen, live
Yes.
stream.
라이브
너무
스트림.
아싸네.
저희 벌써 이제 저희 접속하고 있어서 저희도 생방으로 이제 실시간으로 보일 수 있거든요. We have 손희자님 saying hi as well.
Hi,
so
welcome.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Hopefully you can see us and maybe relate a bit more as well if you're interested. And if you are looking and you think, 와, 머리가 너무 멋지다라고 생각하시면 you can give us a compliment.
머리요?
아니
뭐든?
아무거나
뭐든
칭찬해
멋있다.
주시면 감사하겠습니다.
네, 부탁드립니다.
왜냐하면 저희가 인트로에서 이 칭찬에 대해서 좀 얘기했는데요. 세그웨이였습니다.
네.
I wasn't fishing for compliments.
Right. Gotcha.
But yeah, we were talking about compliments. Shall we start with a compliment?
그렇죠. 하루를 칭찬으로 시작하면은 기분이 좋잖아요. Nick,
Yeah.
you are an example of 볼매.
What?
You know what 볼매 is?
예, 그럼 처음에는 그렇게 매력적이 났단 말이에요.
아니죠. 처음부터 매력적이었는데 볼수록 매력적이다 이거죠. So I thank you for being a good friend of me.
I like it. I like it. 근데 데이비드한테 들으니 조금 어색하긴 한데요.
왜요?
I don't know. It's weird. We don't usually exchange compliments.
맞아요. 그렇긴 하죠.
I must say though, every week your hair looks better.
진짜요?
Yeah.
다행이네요.
가르마가 진짜 멋있어요.
그러면 처음에는 별로였죠.
처음에는 진짜 멋있었는데 볼매.
볼매요? 우리 둘이 서로 볼매로 시작하네요.
맞습니다.
Yeah.
It's nice. Who doesn't like getting compliments? You know, it's said that praising compliments can boost good feelings when you're feeling down, and also increase motivation. It can also inspire us to be more cooperative, persistent, and hardworking as well.
Right. And when you get these kind of compliments, how do you guys feel? 여러분들은 이런 칭찬, 이런 좋은 한마디를 들으면 어떤 기분이 드시나요?
혹시 어색하고 불편하신가요? 아니면 기분이 좋아서 무엇인가를 더 잘하게 된다는 편인가요?
영어로는 어떻게 대답할 수 있을까요? If you get these compliments from people, what kind of things can you say back to them?
그냥 겸손하게 I wish 이라고 할 수 있기도 하고
예를 들어서 Nick, you're so handsome.
진짜 그랬으면 좋겠어요. 아니지.
I wish.
해야죠. 잘생기는요. You know. Or you
네.
can just say thank you. It's very common to say thank you.
Right.
You know, you don't have to
Say anything back?
We don't have to like send it away. You don't have to say 아니에요. 사실이면 그냥 뭐 감사합니다라고 하고.
Sure. And you could say things like, oh, you know, that means a lot to me.
That means a lot to me.
Yeah. That's another way of saying thank you.
And then give a genuine compliment back.
Yes.
Genuine.
Yeah, don't fake it.
진심을 담아가지고. 네.
맞아요.
Compliments are taken differently depending, of course, on a person's personality or what culture they live in as well. Maybe that's why in Korea you hear a bit more of the 아닙니다.
아니에요.
예쁘기는요.
제가 뭐요? 제가 어떡해요?
멋있기는요.
그렇죠. 이 누군가가 칭찬을 하면 일단 이렇게 아닙니다라고 하는 어색함을 표현하기도 하는데요. 네, 그러면 질문이 있어요, 닉. 누군가 나에게 칭찬을 할 때 진심을 담아서 칭찬하는지 혹은 영혼 없이 칭찬하는지 구분할 수 있나요? Like, if you were to receive compliments or praises from others, do you know if they're faking it or do they really mean it?
그냥 저랑 친한 사람이라면 알 것 같은데요.
어.
눈빛을 보면 알겠죠. 그죠. 바닥을 보고 있는지 아니면 내 눈을 보고 있는지 좀
네.
확인해보고.
You're so handsome. you know.
왜 외면하고 말하는 거예요?
뭐 이렇게 한다면 페이크죠.
Look me in the eye and tell me that.
You're such a nice guy.
Oh, looking everywhere but me. We have 안은교님 saying, thanks. I'll let my parents know you said that. Oh,
Yeah.
what did we say?
What did we say?
Oh, standard rule is that you deny and then say thank you. That's true. 예, 일단 예, 거부하고 그런 다음에 감사합니다. 잘 받아주고.
속으로는 진짜 너무 해피하고 그죠?
뿌듯뿌듯.
Yeah, exactly. Well, here at the 4 p.m. duo, we have lots coming your way. We have lots of content and stuff. We'll tell you all about them.
That's right. We've got our daily segments, including Metaverse English, where you can learn real English expressions that can be used in various situations and places in the real and digital world. 오늘의 Metaverse English 주제는 역시 칭찬 그리고 꾸중입니다. 꾸중.
꾸중.
Like 혼내는 거? Like kind of like telling off?
Yeah, saying, I don't know, criticizing someone?
Criticizing?
뭐라고
Chastising?
그러죠? Chastising.
Scolding.
That's a good one. Scolding. There we go.
A lot of different words.
Yes.
Taxi English and travel English will also be next later on.
Yes. 맞습니다. 그런 거는 daily segment이고요. We also have our weekly segments where we go listen to some classic pop music in a segment called Billboard Breakdown, talk about some expressions, go over some trivia of classic pop music. We also have Trending Now, where we're going to look at interesting news with new expressions from news with clips.
That's right. You can send all of your messages to pound 9050, 샵 9050, which will cost you 101, or a Kakao Talk message. You can send us your song request. You can tell us how you're feeling or get involved with Metaverse English. Let us know what you want to know about 칭찬 and 꾸중, and we'll see if we can translate for those for you later.
맞습니다. 칭찬과 꾸중에 대해서 궁금하신 표현이나 문장들 있으시면 바로 저에게 샵 9050 pound 9050 100원의 이용료가 있고요. 혹은 카카오톡 혹은 너튜브 라이브 방송으로 참여하셔서 저에게 물어봐주시면 됩니다.
Oh, there's a lot of ways you can get involved.
I know.
That's brilliant. All right, we're going to go into our next song and we'll be back with Billboard Breakdown. This is One Day Will Come by Amy Winehouse.
Our day will come, and we'll have everything. We'll share the joy. Falling in love can bring.
It's now that time of the week where we delve into the history of some of the best music tracks throughout time. Welcome everybody to Billboard Breakdown. 네, 이 코너에서는 저희가 시간을 되돌려서 한 해 빌보드 톱 100의 히트를 친 곡들을 살펴보고 흥미로운 정보도 배울 겁니다. Each week we go over a different year in history and we look at some of the songs that made it into the Billboard charts.
Last week we went over some classic, one of my favorite bands like Nickelback and Avril Lavigne. He was a skater boy.
Yeah.
아, 너무 좋아요.
I can imagine you singing that. Yeah. 네, 지난주에는 저희가 2002년도에 발매된 곡들을 들었죠. 2000년대 초반은 정말로 특별히 저에게 그리고 데이비드에게 특별한 해였던 것 같은데요. Because it was our childhood. Yeah. You know, we looked at Nickelback, Avril Lavigne, some classics. Now this week, we're going to go way back in time to the groovy 60s.
우, 60s. 저희가 태어나기 훨씬 전이긴 하지만
그랬나요?
클래식, 팝, 록 등등 많이 나왔었잖아요.
맞습니다. Specifically 1967. 네, 이번 주는 제가 가장 좋아하는 60년대입니다. 1967년도에 나온 노래들을 살펴보겠습니다. Now there was a lot of variety. Some legendary bands from this era. You know, like of course you got the Beatles and many other bands. But today there are no Beatles. I've got something variety. I like variety.
Sure.
So let's dive into the first song. Now the first song on this list is probably one of my favorite songs of all time. You know, of course, the Beatles were huge in the 60s, but one of my favorite bands was an American band called The Association. They were from California. 제가 가장 좋아하는 60년대 밴드는 비틀즈가 아니라 The Association이라는 밴드인데요.
네.
좀 말하기가 어렵네요. They were famous at the time for having a mixed race band as well. 6인조 그룹이었는데요. 한 명은 Larry Ramos라는 멤버는 필리핀어계 미국인이었는데요. 근데 그때 60년대대에는 그런 거 많이 드물었어요. You know, there weren't a lot of I guess, culture, interracial groups. So this was quite interesting.
Right.
And there weren't many ethnic minorities of Asian descent in predominantly white bands as well. So I thought it was quite fascinating. Kind of brings together everyone in music.
Right. It's become like a global members from all over the world kind of coming into one band.
Yeah.
That's cool.
안은교님 says, I thought you were going to say Oasis. They're in a different level. S급이에요. S급.
그러면 The Association은요?
Association's S급이에요.
아, 그래요?
Anyway, this song is called Windy.
Okay.
Windy라고 하면 뭐 바람 많이 분다라는
그죠.
뜻이 있잖아요. This song was written by the Association in 1967. It really topped the charts, and it's got a catchy melody, an upbeat tempo with lyrics, supposedly about the joys of spending time with a girl named Windy.
Oh, so it's not about
a windy
weather.
day. 여자 이름이에요.
그렇군요.
Windy. It was a huge hit for the Association. Number 1 on the Billboard charts in 1967. It remained there for 4 weeks.
Nice.
이 윈디는 1967년도에 발매된 미국의 팝록 밴드 Association의 곡으로 빌보드 핫 100 차트 1위를 차지했습니다. The song's success really threw the Association into one of the most popular rock bands of the late 1960s. 그리고 미드를 즐기시는 분들은 이 노래 아실 것 같은데요. You like American dramas?
Yeah. I watched them from time to time. What kind of dramas are they featured in?
Well, this is in America's probably the most popular, TV show of all time. 미국의 가장 인기 많은 미드인 Breaking Bad에도 나옵니다.
진짜요?
The whole song comes out in the beginning of one episode.
Really?
Yeah, the song features in an episode focusing on a character called Wendy, who I won't say a job, but she works as a freelancer.
Okay.
I would say. But the whole song comes out, and it's just an amazing, really good song.
I'm curious. I must know the song because I've watched this show more than once.
Then let's take a listen to a clip of the song. You recognize it?
Yeah, I don't know which episode it was though.
I think it's season 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know? Would you recall which episode it was?
You can type it in on the internet. It'll tell you.
Probably,
It'll
yeah.
tell you. But anyway, if you like this show Breaking Bad, you'll know this song. And I love this song because it's just so happy. 뭔가 좀
It is.
기분을 너무 좋게 해주는 노래인 것 같아서
Positive
저도
vibes.
자주 듣는 편입니다. Alright, that was the first song. Now the second song. 다음 살펴볼 곡은 아마 많은 분들이 아실 노래일 거예요. 또, you know.
Once again.
왜냐하면 여기 4PM 듀오에서 튼 적도 좀 있고 TV나 광고들에서 흔히 들을 수 있는 노래입니다. 바로 The Turtles의 Happy Together인데요. Happy Together is sung by the American rock band Turtles, released in 1967, has a very catchy, upbeat tempo, talking about love and feeling happy together.
뭔가 happy song이네요.
I know. Happy songs are usually good.
Yeah, good to listen to.
It reached number 1 in the Billboard charts, of course, and it stayed at number 1 for a while. Happy Together는 한국에서도 1960년대 후반에 인기를 끌었으며 지금까지 수많은 가수들이 커버했습니다. It had a lot of popularity all over the world, and in Korea too, I believe. I've seen on Notuber some Korean artists covering this.
Like doing a remake?
Yeah, and
cool.
lots of people have done remakes all around the world. It's really, really popular song, including Simple Plan, Weezer, Mel Torme as well. So let's listen to a clip of this song.
You and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all.
You know this song, right?
Yeah, it's famous.
This is a really famous song. It's a song that really symbolizes happiness and kind of, I don't know, being in love. Yeah.
뭔가 엄청 행복의 바이러스를 만들어주는
해피 바이러스.
해피 바이러스를 만들어주는 노래인 것 같아요.
그래서 I could like jump in a field.
And start dancing.
예, 이 들판에서 막 뛰면서 이 노래 들으면 좋을 것
꽃 하나
같아요.
이렇게 들면서.
그죠? 무지개도 막 생기고.
제가 찍어줄게요.
I think that would be amazing. A great song from 1967. We're on a good roll here. So for today's main song, the third song, I wanted to go over a movie song.
Ooh.
You know, there are lots of movies from
Yes.
1960s period. And one from a James Bond.
Ooh.
You like 007?
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Anyway, I'll introduce this song. 여러분은 You Only Live Once, YOLO라는 표현을 잘 아시겠죠?
그죠.
YOLO, 인생은 한 번뿐이다, right? 이 노래는 You Only Live Once가 아닌 You Only Live Twice입니다. Have you ever heard this expression?
Only through James Bond's movie.
Well, this is the
Yeah.
song by Nancy Sinatra, of course, Frank Sinatra's daughter. You Only Live Twice. Let's listen to a clip.
You drift through the years, and life seems tame, till one dream appears, and love is its name.
I just love the simplicity of the song.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of like a James Bond kind of theme. He's holding his gun and he's like la, 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 la.
Dramatic한데 하지만 at the same time makes you feel good.
네, 맞습니다. 네, You Only Live Twice는 1967년 제임스 본드 영화의 주제곡으로 존 베리가 작곡하고 낸시 시나트라가 부른 곡입니다. This song was a commercial success. It didn't reach number 1 in the US Billboard charts though. It reached number 44. Which is, you know, still great.
Right.
It reached higher in England, number 11 in the UK as well. But this song features a lot of orchestra, you know, lots of violins and cellos, a really memorable melody with the lyrics that reflect the theme of the movie, you know, danger, adventure. You only live twice.
Sure.
So you've got like another chance at life,
Yeah.
you know, which is kind of a cool name.
그죠. You only live twice. It just means there's got to be more meaning behind to it than the fact that you only live once.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll have a look at some of the lyrics. So the main lyrics, you only live twice. or so it seems. You only live twice. 사람은 두 번 정도 삽니다. You live about twice, or so it seems. 그래 보일 수 있겠지. Yeah, it could look like that, or so it seems. One life for yourself and one for your dreams. 자신과 꿈을 위한 인생. You know, one life for your real self, one life for your dreams. You drift through the years and life seems tame. 당신은 몇 년 동안 정처 없이 표류하고 인생은 지루해지는 것 같아요. Right? Kind of like you drift. When you drift somewhere, it's kind of like 목적 없이 그냥 사는 거지.
That's the YOLO lifestyle.
That is
basically.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 정처 없고 그냥 표류하는 느낌. You know, just floating
going with
around
the
in
flow.
space.
Yeah.
And then life seems tame. Tame이라고 하면 뭐 길들이다.
그죠.
But this tame is not that tame. Tame mean here means boring.
Right.
Oh, it's so tame.
It's like standard.
재미없어.
Yeah.
지루해.
Nothing unique. No
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, life seems so tame. You know, and hopefully your life is not tame. But if you're living the you only live twice life, maybe your life does seem tame.
Because maybe a dream might appear and you might love it.
Yeah, because love is its name. Till one dream appears and love is its name. 근데 하나의 꿈이 나타나요. 사랑이란 꿈.
네.
So I guess the message here is that love is the extra life.
Yeah.
It gives you two lives.
I was hoping maybe you would give out an interesting fact about the singer, Nancy Sinatra.
Yeah, well, she's the daughter of Frank Sinatra. I said
Right.
that. I
Oh,
said
you did?
I mentioned that.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course,
nice.
she's Frank Sinatra's daughter.
Yes.
Very famous for that. And
For sure.
she obviously inherited his
Musical
singing
talents.
genetics.
Yes.
Very, very jealous. But this is a great song. A really good year for music. 1967. 1967년도에 나온 곡들을 살펴봤습니다. We're going to take a listen to this song, You Only Live Twice by Nancy Sinatra.
You only live twice, or so it seems. One life for yourself and one for your dreams. You drift through the years and life seems tame till one dream appears and love is its name. And love is a stranger who'll beckon you on. Don't think of the danger, for the stranger is gone. This dream is for you, so pay the price. Make one dream come true. You only live twice. And love is a stranger who'll beckon you on. Don't think of the danger, for the stranger is gone. This dream is for you, so pay the price. Make one dream come true. You only live twice.
You Only Live Twice by Nancy Sinatra. I love that violin. The intro and the closing 그 마지막이 마무리 부분이 진짜 멋진 것 같아요.
Yeah, after listening to it, I might have to watch 007 again and see if I can get into that same mood.
I haven't watched
same
the
vibe.
old ones since I was a kid. You know, the really old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Roger Moore, Sean Connery.
오, 다시 한번 봐야 되겠어요.
I still haven't seen the newest Daniel Craig one.
아, 저도 새로운 거는 아직 못 봤어요.
봐야죠. I want to see it. Anyway, that was for Billboard Breakdown. Every single Monday, you can find out the most popular and groundbreaking songs that shook the world.
For sure. Now, here at BEFM, with the 4 p.m. deal, of course, we have started something new. And this will go on every day from now on.
맞습니다.
저희 너튜브 라이브 보는 방송을 오늘부터 시작을 했는데요. So go on to our 너튜브 channel, BEFM 부산영어방송, and check us out.
Yeah, type
Leave us
in
comments and stuff.
Busan English Broadcasting or BEFM and you'll find the live 생방송 symbol there.
Right.
Click on it and give us a compliment.
Oh yeah, 칭찬
좀 해주시면.
꾸중도 괜찮아요.
꾸중은 좀 그래요. Or maybe if
네.
I've got like a kimchi 국물 on my shirt, because I usually have like loads of like 국물, like kimchi 국물 or tteokbokki 국물 on my shirts.
Oh yeah?
Because I'm a messy eater.
안 빨아요? You don't wash your shirt?
알죠? 근데 안 나오잖아요. Have you tried washing that?
Yeah, it's tough.
It doesn't come out.
The red stain, it's hard to get rid of.
When I go to eat tteokbokki, I wear black clothes.
Yeah, sometimes. Or ask if there's any aprons they can put on, right?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It doesn't cover the 쇄골을.
앞치마 주세요라고 한번.
그죠? 근데
부탁하는데.
쇄골 부분이 안 가려지잖아요.
아, 그 잘 묶어야 돼요.
알겠습니다.
목 졸리게.
네, 아빠. 네, 감사합니다. All right, anyway, welcome back, everyone. The time is 4:35 in the
Yes.
afternoon. We want to introduce some of the gifts that we're giving away.
Yes, we have lots here. As long as you participate, you win some. We have 갈비 치킨 콜라 세트, 햄버거 쿠폰, 편의점 상품권, 베이커리 교환권, 도넛 교환권.
네, 그리고 놀라운 착시의 세계를 즐길 수 있는 착시 미술관 Museum of Illusion 관람 티켓도 있습니다.
We also have 부산 대표 랜드마크 해운대 LCT에 위치한 하늘 위의 바다 부산 엑스스카이 전망대 입장권 2매 드립니다.
That's right. We've got all these prizes to give away, and who wants to win one? Well, all of you are eligible to win one if you message into the show. You can send us your thoughts, your feelings, your song requests.
Yes, or 칭찬.
칭찬도 되게
Compliments
좋습니다.
about us. Give us little praises here and there. On our NotTube channel too.
Oh, it's not going to be like, oh, you're so handsome. Give me a coffee coupon, is it?
아, 그런 것도 괜찮지만 you can be creative with your comments.
We want genuine.
yes, genuine. 거짓 없는.
Yeah. You don't have to.
솔직한.
Yeah, you can be honest with us.
네.
If you don't want to give us a compliment, you don't have to. Just message in and get involved. Have some fun. You can also get involved with our Metaverse English segment, where we translate natural Korean sentences into English sentences. 오늘의 메타버스 English 주제는 칭찬과 꾸중입니다. Praise and chastisation. It's a hard word to say.
chastisation.
Chastising
네,
or
그래서
scolding.
맞아요. 칭찬이랑 꾸중에 대한 한국어 표현들 중에 이거는 영어로 어떻게 하면 될까요? 궁금하신 표현들이 있으시면 저에게 문자샵 9050 100원의 이용료가 있고요. 혹은 카카오톡 메시지 혹은 너튜브 방송 때 문자 주시면 됩니다.
맞습니다. We have 김호선님 messaging in saying good afternoon. 친구 되었어요.
Yay! Congratulations. I mean, not congratulations. Thank you for coming.
Oh, congratulations to us for having a new friend.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah, come and join the party, everyone. Come to KakaoTalk, 문자 message, or 너튜브, and just have some fun with us.
Yes, we've got some messages on NoTube as well. 고구마님 saying 라디오로만 듣다가 실제로 보니 너무나 신기하네요. 저희도 신기해요. 왜냐면 저희도 이제 저희 모니터 앞에 저희 얼굴들이 나오거든요.
네.
그래서 자꾸 신경 쓰여서 저도 한 번씩
그죠.
머리를 다시 고치고
머리도 계속 고치고.
Yeah.
Yeah.
아이고 의자
You know,
터치하고.
they told us, be natural, be yourself.
Yeah, but we can't. There's
없는
so
걸로
many
해.
cameras
And I'm
here.
just like, 신경 쓰이죠.
그죠.
Yeah. We'll get used to it.
For sure.
It'll take time.
Oh, we've got another message. Can you read that one?
I can't.
Okay, I'll read it out. We got 행운 Jade Nim. Live 4 p.m. DO. Nice to meet you guys. I
Hey.
wish there were more live broadcasts and NoTubes more often. The hosts are in great harmony, professional actors. Thank you for the useful broadcast.
아이고 감사합니다.
Now, 행운 Jade Nim, this live show 저희 보는 방송이죠. 매일 있습니다. It's gonna be all for every single show as well.
Yeah. So you can come every day and say hi. Maybe stick it on in the background.
Hey, want to wave to the camera and say hi?
There's several cameras.
Hi, listeners.
You got every angle.
Yeah.
여러 가지의 각도가 있습니다.
저희 이제 listeners가 아니고 watchers라고 viewers?
It depends. We'll have to say listeners and viewers.
watchers.
Viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to make a new word.
그러니까요.
View listeners.
Viewsners.
Viewsners. Welcome, Viewsners. All right. Everyone, coming up next, we do have Metaverse English. Send those messages in. We're going to take a song break. This is Ice Cream by Blackpink and Selena Gomez.
Come a little closer, cause you look thirsty. I'ma make it better, slip it like a Slurpee.
Snow cone chili, get it free like Willy. In the jeans like Billy, you be popping like a Willy.
Even in the sun, you know I keep it icy. You could take a lick, but it's too cold to bite me.
Bird, frozen, you the one being chosen. Play the part like Moses, keep it fresh like roses.
Look so good, yeah, look so sweet. Looking good enough to eat. Coldest with the kiss, so he call me ice cream. Catch me in the fridge, right where the ice be. Look so good, yeah, look so sweet. Baby, you deserve a treat. Diamonds on my wrist, so he call me ice cream. You could double dip, cause I know you like me. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. I know that my heart can be so cold, but I'm sweet for you, can put me in a cone. You're the only touch, yeah, to get me melting. He's a favorite, always gotta pick him. You're the cherry pie, so stay on top of me, so I can't see nobody else for me, no. Get it, flip it, scoop it, do it like that, yeah. Like it, love it, like it, through like la la la, oh yeah. Look so good, yeah, look so sweet. Looking good enough to eat. Coldest with the kiss, so he call me ice cream. Catch me in the fridge, right where the ice be. Look so good, yeah, look so sweet. Baby, you deserve a treat. Diamonds on my wrist, so he call me ice cream. You could double dip, cause I know you like me. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream.
Chillin' like a villain, yeah, rah, rah, rah. 미친 듯한 속도 in my life, no more follow, 너는 bigger, 원한다면 그냥 지름, millies, 매일 버릇. 한여름 손목에 얼음. Keep it moving like my Lisa, think you fly, but where you visa, Mona Lisa, kinda Lisa, needs an ice cream and a treatza. Keep it moving like my Lisa, think you fly, but where you visa, Mona Lisa, kinda Lisa, needs an ice cream and a treatza.
Ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream.
Metaverse.
English.
잘 오셨습니다. 휴먼. 오늘도 저와 함께 떠날 준비가 되었나요?
Welcome to 4 p.m. Duo Metaverse. 혹시 그 유명한 소몰이 창법 대가수님?
네, 제가 이렇게 변장을 해도 다 알아보시는군요. 이 빛나는 외모 때문이겠지만.
제가 완전 팬이거든요. 머리부터 발끝까지 완전 제 스타일이세요.
뭐 그런 칭찬 너무 많이 들어서 귀가 좀 아프긴 합니다만.
어떡해. 화면에서 보는 것보다 실물이 훨씬 멋지세요.
그런 말도 많이 들었습니다. 제가 워낙 이 외모가 출중하다 보니 카메라가 질투를 하나 보네요.
그런데 매번 TV에서는 노래를 안 부르시고 예능만 나오시던데 노래 좀 들려주세요.
아, 그거 뭐 하도 이 외모부터 행동까지 다 멋진데 노래까지 부르면 더 멋질까봐 저의 완벽함을 숨기기 위한 그 고도의 전략이라고나 할까요?
노래 좀 해주세요. 노래.
아, 정영코 원하신다면 One, two, three, four. She's gone out of my life. I was wrong, lady. Won't you forgive me?
헐, 이 뭐야? 가수 맞아요? 노래 연습 안 하세요? 외모 가꾸기 전에 노래보다 하셔야 할 것 같아요. 완전 실망이다. 그럼 이만.
아니 잠깐 내 팬이라면서요. 아니 노래에도 칭찬을 해줘야죠. 이것 봐요. 내 사인이라도 받고 가요. 이봐요 저기 여기 사인 해줄게요. She's gone out of my life. 일로 와봐요. 제가 사인 해줄게요. 저기 등에다 해줄까요?
Oh, no, thank you. Please go away. Today's Metaverse English topic is praise and scolding. 칭찬과 꾸중입니다.
네.
If you have any questions, please do send them over to us and we'll get on translating those either soon or in the second half. But before that, we have 5 expressions that we have prepared.
Exactly. All right. So let's go over with number 1. 첫 번째 표현입니다. 칭찬을 하다 혹은 칭찬을 받다. The most simplest one, I guess. compliment라고 하죠. 칭찬을 보통. 그래서 뭐 to compliment someone or to receive a compliment.
Yeah. I said to give a compliment or
yeah.
to get a compliment.
Sure.
Yeah. Or you can say praise, to give praise, to receive praise. Yeah. Give, get, receive, blah, blah. Same thing.
Right. Yeah. Give, get, or receive. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to number 2.
All right. Number 2. 두 번째 표현으로 넘어가겠습니다. 어제 부모님께 꾸중을 들었다.
네, 꾸중이라는 말은 이제 뭐 아랫 사람의 잘못을 꾸짖는 말이라고 해서 scolding이라고 할 수 있죠.
Scolding, telling off.
Sure.
Telling off. Yeah. So I said, I got told off by my parents yesterday.
Oh, you bad boy.
I got told off.
You got told off.
I never use the word scolding in daily language.
Yeah,
I
저도 안 해요.
그냥 told off이라고 많이 하는 편인 것 같아요.
저는 그냥 I got in trouble.
Oh, I got in trouble도 맞는 것 같아요.
혼났다라는 말이잖아요.
I got in trouble. I got told off. 근데 scolding은 왠지 잘 안 쓰는 것 같아요.
scolding은 뭔가 텍스트 위주로는 잘 나오는 표현인데
그죠. 교과서에서 많이 볼 수 있는 그런 단어인 것 같아요.
그죠. 스피킹에서는 잘 안 나오는 표현 같아요.
But it's a good word, scolding, because scolding also means hot. 스펠링은 다르지만
Yeah, it's a different spelling.
근데 발음은 똑같잖아요.
Right.
It's scolding. 너무 뜨겁다.
그러면 막 피부가 벗겨지는 정도 막 뜨거워지잖아요.
그래서 비슷한 약간 뉘앙스도 있는 것 같아요.
네.
Scolded.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's move on to number 3. 세 번째입니다. 수업 시간에 까불다가 선생님께 혼났어.
You should. You should. 까불지 마요. What is 까불다 in English? This is a hard one to translate sometimes.
Yeah, 까불다. It depends on who you're 까불다 with.
Like fooling around.
Yeah, fooling around or
making trouble.
Yeah, 저는 여기서 I got in trouble from the teacher for disrupting the class.
Disrupting. 수업을 방해해가지고.
그죠.
혼났다.
수업 중에 가만히 조용히 있어야 되는데 시끄럽게 막 떠들어서.
그죠.
네.
방해가 됐죠. I said my teacher told me off because I kept mucking about in class.
Mucking about.
영국, 캐나다나 미국은 잘 모르겠지만 영국에서는 특히 수업 시간에 이 선생님이 이렇게 자주 말하거든요. Stop mucking about.
Mucking about.
예, 그냥 이렇게 놀지 마. Pay attention.
장난치지 마.
장난치지 마. 장난치지 마. 까불지 마. Stop mucking about. Stop giving me blah.
All right.
Yeah.
그럼 mucking about의 스펠링이 뭐예요?
M-U-C-K-I-N-G. muck라고 하면 흙이란 뜻이잖아요. 근데
오케이.
이거 mucking이라고 하면서 흙을 던지다 약간 그런
더럽히지 마.
그죠. 약간 그런 느낌이에요.
오케이.
So when you're mucking about in class, 수업 시간 중에 이 mucking about 하면 뭔가 좀 안 좋은 뉘앙스가 있어요.
Oh, I see. You think of this class as like this holy, like
그죠.
white space.
더러워졌어요. 이제.
근데 더러워진 거죠.
muck about, don't muck about.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right. Let's move on to number 4. 네 번째 표현으로 넘어가겠습니다. 우리 아버지는 칭찬에 인색하신 편이야.
인색하다.
Usually 인색하다 means like stingy. Like
Is that what it means?
Usually someone who doesn't spend a lot of money, right?
Oh.
Usually.
Really?
Someone who's kind of like not willing to do a lot of things.
Okay.
Not willing to
Do
give
much.
it. Yeah.
Okay. 여기서 칭찬에 인색하다 하면은 칭찬을 잘 하지 않는다. I guess like you said 인색하다 is not doing much. 근데 여기서는 칭찬에 인색하다 하면 칭찬을 잘 하지 않는다 해서 I just said my dad rarely gives compliments to anyone.
My dad rarely gives compliments to anyone.
Yeah.
전 여기 아버지라고 해가지고 그냥 특별히 나한테 칭찬을 안 해주는 편이다. 약간 그런 식으로 해석했거든요.
Sure.
그래서 my dad doesn't ever tell me I did a good job.
poor Nicky.
우리 아빠가 나한테 뭐 잘했다고 한 번도 말씀 안 해주셔가지고 그런 느낌으로
I see.
번역했어요. He never tells me I did a good job.
He never tells me I did a good job. All right. Okay, let's move on to our last one, yeah?
You did a good job, David. Well done.
잘했어요. 네, number 5. 우리 할머니는 손주들에 대해서 입이 마르게 칭찬한다.
입이 마르게 칭찬 like till the mouth is dry.
Right, 너무 많이 한다는 얘기죠.
그죠, yeah. So I guess it shows that she does it so much that she has no more saliva left, so she can't speak. Not in that way. I mean, like
그렇게 생각하기가 이상하네요.
that's what it means.
Yeah, literally, yes.
뜻이잖아요.
네, so I said my grandmother tends to overpraise her grandkids.
Overpraise, 과하게 칭찬하시는 편이다.
네, 엄청 많이 하신다.
I said my grandmother doesn't stop singing her grandchildren's praise.
That's a good one. Singing.
칭찬의 노래를 부른다.
그죠.
Yeah, 부르다. Like it just means like, 과찬.
너는 너무 잘났어. 우리
그죠.
손주 너무 최고야.
Stop singing my
모자란
praise.
것도 없어.
계속해주세요. Yeah, singing someone's praise, singing your child's praise. So my grandmother doesn't stop singing her grandchildren's praise.
That's right. So those were our 5 expressions for metaverse English. Now, if you got any questions you have about 칭찬 and 꾸중, 칭찬이랑 꾸중에 관련해서 궁금하신 표현이나 문장들 있으시면 지금 바로 보내주세요. 샵 9050 100원의 이용료가 있고요. 혹은 카카오톡 혹은 we also have a 너튜브.
Yeah, 보는 방송 하고 있습니다.
네.
Every day as well. And we have got some messages coming in as well. We have 손희자님 saying, Hi, 아침 제 방송은 매일 듣지만 오랜만에 듣는데 너튜브로 방송 들으며 문자 보냈는데 겨우 Hi 한마디밖에 못했네요. A bit shy. It's okay. 그만 터치를 잘 못해서. 얼굴 보면서 들으니 너무 반갑습니다. 종종 너튜브 방문하겠습니다. 멋있는 두 분 화이팅. 손희자님, that means a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning.
Thank you for your words of encouragement.
그리고 매일매일 들어와서 봐주세요. 그리고 궁금하신 거 있으시면 아니면 뭐 이런 메시지도 좋으니까 just send in any messages that you have.
For sure. Yeah, lots of them coming in, which is perfect. Even get involved. Ask us any questions you have about metaverse English as well. Because we all like praise.
Yes.
We all like compliments.
And we don't like 꾸중. We don't like to get in trouble.
Yeah, so send them to us, pound 9050 샵 9050 or a 카카오톡 message, or of course a 너튜브 message too.
궁금한 거 있어요, 닉. 샵 9050 파운드 9050 할 때마다 한 번씩 자꾸 헷갈리시더라고요.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe
I
it's
think
hard to
because
say.
it's so automatic.
Yeah.
I doubt myself.
그럴 수도 있어요.
Yeah.
너무 당연한데.
그죠, 너무 당연해가지고 실수했나? 그래서 좀
Pound
망설이죠.
9050.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy to remember. So in the second half, we've got quite a lot coming your way. Haley will be in the studio for Trending Now. We're going to be going over everything that is trending around the world. And boy, What is not trending these days?
그리고 저희가 we might have missed some of the greatest and top trending news. She's going to update us on that and teach us some new expressions as well.
And on that front, we're going to start closing off the first half. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you very soon. This is Something Just Like This by the Chainsmokers.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. And the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrolls the suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Something just like this. Where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this.
Transforming our world. Navigating toward a better future. The great transformation begins right here in Busan through the 2030 Busan World Expo. Busan will set a new course toward a better tomorrow for the Earth and for humanity. So we need your support to start a new movement.
I support.
지지합니다.
I support. I support.
지지합니다.
I support.
Busan, the city where you can experience nature, technology, and people. The one and only 2030 Busan World Expo awaits you.
See you right here in Busan.
See you right here in Busan. This campaign is brought to you by BFM, Busan영어방송.
Hello everyone, my name is Eileen and I'm from Malaysia. Back in 2017, when I was looking for a place to escape the harsh reality of life, I took a solo trip to Busan and immediately fell in love with the city. I love the food, the mild weather, the serene view of the mountains and the sea, and just how beautiful and peaceful the city is. I returned home a week later, only to find that I was homesick in my own home. And then I realized that deep in my heart, Busan was now my new home. I moved to Busan the following year, and I'm now working at the Tourism Promotion Organization for Asia Pacific Cities, TPO Secretariat in Busan. My future lies in Busan, and Busan is the future for us all. Global City Busan, we are in it together. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
The COVID-19 mask mandate has been lifted for public transportation, including buses, subways, and taxis. It's also been lifted in open space pharmacies within large-scale facilities such as shopping malls and stations. However, please be aware that mask wearing is still required in general pharmacies that are separated by doors or glass walls and in other infection-prone places such as medical institutions, nursing homes, and welfare facilities for people with disabilities. And wearing a mask is still recommended on public transit during crowded rush hours. Since masks have been proven effective, we ask that you practice personal caution and preventative measures so we can return to a new normal as safely as possible. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
인사하는 거 정말 힘들지 감사하단 말 정말 힘들지 먼저 시작해봐요 마음을 전해
안녕하세요, 이순재입니다. 마음을 전합시다. 매일매일이 따뜻해질 겁니다. 공익광고협의회.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
Taxi.
English.
대한민국 제1호 국제관광도시 부산.
2030 엑스포를 꿈꾸는 국제도시 부산.
Busan taxi drivers trying to find the best way for all people to enjoy the city.
If you don't know how to get there, we Busan taxi drivers will get you to your desired destination.
부산을 찾아 택시를 탄 손님을 반갑게 맞이하는 영어 한마디를 함께 배워보는 시간.
When you're ready to welcome all visitors to Busan,
매일 오후 5시 Taxi English가 함께합니다.
welcome to Taxi English.
Do you drive?
Yes, I've been driving for 20 years.
Whoa, then you must be very familiar with most streets of Busan.
I think so. 매일 오후 5시 부산을 달리는 택시라면 FM 90.5, 기장 정관 지역을 달리는 택시라면 FM 103.3의 주파수를 고정하시면 저희가 택시 기사분들의 영어 공부를 도와드리겠습니다.
네, 맞습니다. 그러면 저희가 꽁트 내용을 잠깐 요약해드리겠습니다. 일단 승객이 아니면 택시 기사님이었나요? Do you drive? 운전하시나요?
네. 그러자 제가 이제 Yes, I've been driving for 20 years라고 했죠. 네, 저는 20년간 운전 경력이 있다고 합니다.
네, 그러자 Wow, then you must be very familiar with most of the streets in Busan이라고 대답했습니다. 그럼 부산의 도로들을 빠삭하게 잘 아시겠네요.
네, 그러자 I think so. 네, 그런 것 같아요. 라고 해서 이제 꽁트가 마무리되었죠.
아이고, confident하게. Yeah, I think so.
그런
것 같네요. 네.
Somewhat humble, yeah.
그죠. Today's key expression is I've been driving for 20 years. 운전 경력이 20년입니다. Yeah, I've been driving for 20 years. 오늘은 운전을 한 지 얼마나 되었는지에 대해서 이야기할 때 사용할 수 있는 표현입니다. I've been driving for 20 years. 운전 경력이 20년입니다.
네, 이 편리함 때문에 대중교통을 이용하는 사람도 많지만 직접 운전을 해서 이동하는 사람도 많습니다. 가끔은 자신이 얼마나 운전을 해왔는지에 대한 이야기를 해야 하는 경우도 있는데요. 그런 경우 이렇게 표현합니다. I've been driving for 20 years.
I've been driving for 20 years. 택시를 탔는데 운전 경력이 오래된 기사님을 만난다면 승객의 입장에서는 아마 목적지까지 더 빠르고 아니면 안전하게 이동할 수 있겠구나 하고 생각할 수도 있겠죠. 이 자신의 운전 경력이 얼마나 되었다고 이야기할 기회가 있다면 이렇게 이야기하면 됩니다. I've been driving for 20 years.
네, 물론 기간만 조금씩 바꿔주면 다양하게 표현할 수 있습니다. 운전한 지 10년째입니다 하면 I've been driving for 10 years. 운전한 지 5개월 되었습니다 한다면 I've been driving for 5 months.
네, 그리고 여기서 중요한 표현이 하나 나오는데요. 무엇한 지 얼마나 되었다라고 할 때 have been 무엇이라고 할 수 있습니다. 10년간 기다려왔어요라고 한다면 I've been waiting for 10 years. 아니면 30년간 일해왔습니다라고 한다면 I've been working for 30 years이라고 표현할 수 있습니다.
네, 이렇게 택시에 탑승한 승객이 운전한 지 얼마나 되셨나요? 하고 질문한다면 I've been driving for 얼마 하고 자신의 운전 경력을 이야기해주면 되겠죠?
네, 맞습니다. 그러면 저희를 따라서 실전처럼 연습 한번 해보시겠습니까? I've been driving for 20 years.
I've been driving for 20 years.
네, 오늘은 많이 사용되는 표현 중 하나인 I've been 표현의 발음 연습 한번 해보겠습니다. I have been 줄여서 I've been 이라고 합니다. I've been.
우리 K-pop
그죠?
그룹 중에 IVE 있지 않아요?
IVE. Yeah.
그 IVE입니다.
그죠? IVE. 근데
네.
V 소리 나는 거죠.
네, I've been. Right.
I've been. 근데 스펠링은 been인데 근데 발음은 자주 been.
BIN처럼.
그죠? 약간 쓰레기통처럼 I've been. I've been 아니면 I've been 둘 다 상관없는 거
괜찮아요. 둘 다 괜찮습니다.
네.
그러면 오늘의 대화 다시 한번 해보면서 오늘 택시 영어 마무리하겠습니다.
네. Do you drive?
Yes, I've been driving for 20 years.
Whoa, then you must be very familiar with most of the streets in Busan.
Yeah, I think so.
Travel.
English.
From planning your trip to accommodation, transportation, shopping, and returning home from your destination, all of the travel-related expressions are available here in Travel English.
네, 오늘의 관광 영어 표현은요. We're closed for the holiday. 공휴일 휴무입니다라는 표현인데요. 오디오 클립 하나 듣고 오겠습니다.
Hello, what are your hours?
We're open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, but we're closed for the holiday tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot that it was a bank holiday. Are there any stores open that day?
The convenience store across the street is open 24/7.
Let's listen to it one more time. Hello, what are your hours?
We're open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, but we're closed for the holiday tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot that it was a bank holiday. Are there any stores open that day?
The convenience store across the street is open 24/7.
Thank you, Daniel and Stephanie, for lending us your voices for today's Travel English expression. We're closed for the holiday. 공휴일 휴무입니다라는 뜻입니다. So let's go over the sentences one by one. Hello, 안녕하세요. What are your hours? 이 hours이라고 하면 시간이라는 뜻인가요? 라고 생각하는데 맞습니다. 운영 시간이라는 뜻이죠. 운영 시간 어떻게 되나요? 라는 뜻입니다. What are your hours? 굳이 What are your working hours이라고 할 필요 없고요. 그냥 What are your hours이라고 하면 충분합니다.
네, 아무래도 이 텍스트로 보면은 What are your working hours 혹은 What are your operating hours 이렇게 많이 다양하게 보일 수도 있는데요.
근데 말로는 그냥 What are your hours이라고 해도 충분할 것 같습니다.
맞습니다. 그러면 대답으로 We're open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. 네, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day라고 했는데요. 9시, 그러니까 아침 9시부터 저녁 9시까지 매일 운영합니다라고 하는 말이죠. 근데 저는 이제 쓸 때 사용할 때 9 to 9 해도 괜찮다고 생각해요.
그죠. 9 to 9. 네, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 줄여서 그냥 9 to 9.
맞아요. 예를 들어서 저희가 뭐 회사원이면 you say I work from 9 to 6 뭐 이렇게 말하잖아요. I work from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. 이 개념으로 똑같이 we're open from 9 to 9 이렇게 해도 되고요. 그리고 마지막 뒷부분에는 but we're closed for the holiday tomorrow. Excuse me, I had to swallow. We're closed for the holiday tomorrow. 내일은 휴무일이라서 공휴일 휴무입니다. 라고 했습니다. We're closed for the holiday tomorrow.
네, 맞습니다. 그러자 Oh, I forgot that it was a bank holiday. 이 bank holiday 이게 뭔지라고 생각할 수도 있는데요. 은행 명절? 인가요? 아닙니다. 그냥 공휴일이라는 뜻입니다. 캐나다는 잘 모르겠지만 보통 영국에 공휴일이 있으면 bank holiday라고 해요.
I think so. I think they call it bank holiday as well.
I guess because the banks rest.
Yeah.
은행들이 다 쉬는 날이라서.
It's like a designated day where they just don't work.
Yeah. So bank holiday 공휴일이라는 뜻입니다. I forgot. 아, 깜빡했어. 잊었어요. I forgot it was a bank holiday. 아, 그날이 공휴일인지 잊었네요. Are there any stores open that day? That day, 그날 여는 가게가 있을까요?
그러자 네, the convenience store across the street is open 24/7. 네, 24시간 연중 무휴 영어로 24/7이라고 하죠. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 그걸 줄여서 24/7이라고 합니다.
가끔씩 24/7, 365 days a year 라고 할 때가 있죠.
그거는 이제 하루도 빠짐없이 강조를 하는 거죠.
네.
네. I mean 24/7 technically is 365 days a year.
연중무휴죠.
네.
I like those places.
Yeah.
Was that it?
That was it.
That was it. That's today's travel English expression. We're closed for the holiday. 여기도 역시 we are 줄여서 we're closed for the holiday라는 말입니다.
Yes.
공휴일 휴무입니다라는 뜻이었어요.
Visit our website bfm.or.kr. Listen to all the audio clips of travel English. Check out all the scripts as well. 다시 듣기가 있으니 bfm.or.kr 방문하셔서 you can check them all out.
We've got a few messages coming in that we're seeing on our Notuber Live.
Yes, we should tell them about that to our some of those listeners.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes.
For those of you who are just joining, we are live on the internet.
Yes, we are. 저희 너튜브 방송, 보는 방송을 오늘부터 시작했으니까 월요일부터 금요일까지 매일매일 4시 5분부터 찾아오시면 저희 얼굴들도 보고
그죠. 채팅도 좀 하고 소통 좀 해주세요.
맞습니다.
문자, 알겠어요. 문자 댓글들이 이제 좀 이상해요. 댓글이라고 해야 하나요?
Comments?
네, 댓글들이 좀 왔는데요. Let's have a look. We have 노루님 saying, 까 연예인이다. 노래 불러주세요. David.
노래 불러주세요, Nick.
I know.
Twinkle, twinkle,
come join us on Thursday.
Yes.
목요일에 찾아와가지고 포주 싱어를 좀 들으시면 됩니다.
맞습니다.
One of us will be singing for sure. We also have a Jade님, 행운 Jade님 saying, What are Nick and David's most memorable compliments so far? 네, 말씀이 저희가 일부에서는 저희가 칭찬에 대해서 좀 얘기 좀 했는데요.
네.
What is the most memorable compliment so far? Are there any compliments that are perceived as culturally different in the UK and Canada?
Culturally different라고 말씀하시면 I guess I've received more compliments regarding looks here in Korea than I did back home.
그죠. 캐나다나 영국에서 약간 외모에 대해서 칭찬을 잘 안 하는 편이거든요.
맞아요.
근데 한국에 와서 even if it's not they mean like wow you look really cool, you look really handsome, or you look really pretty. I hear that quite a lot.
Right.
So cultural difference.
Right.
If you went to England or Canada and said, "Wow, you're really handsome." 조금 어색할 것 같아요. What?
Yeah, what are you trying to?
저를
what do you
대시하는
want?
건가요?
Yeah.
저를 좋아하나요?
yeah, 그런 오해를 받을 수 있는데요. 한국에서는 그냥 casually 그냥 인사하는 식으로 이렇게 많이 하더라고요.
그죠. 좋은 말부터 시작하고 싶어가지고.
맞아요.
Yeah.
그래서 아주 좋은 문화.
I like
나쁠
that.
것 없어요.
For sure. For sure, I like that as well. All right, yeah, keep sending us your messages and your comments as well. This is fun.
Yeah, well, I actually have a question for you guys too. 행운 Jade님 as well. What's the most memorable compliment that you've gotten so far? Share that with us too. I'd like to know.
Yeah, are you lucky?
Lucky?
행운.
어, 맞네요.
Lucky. Yeah.
And Jade도 제이드 초록색 돌 아니에요? Lucky.
옥인가요? 옥이죠.
예.
Yeah.
오기. I was like, you're like Oki? I was like, what's Oki? 옥 맞아요.
Yeah, Jade.
Okay. 그래서 wow, double luck, triple luck.
Triple luck there. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Well, the time is now 5:12 in the afternoon. We've got Haley about to come into the studio for Trending Now. Before that, we're going to listen to a song. This is Rock and Roll Music by Chuck Berry.
Just let me hear some of that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. I have no kick against modern jazz. Unless they try to play it too darn fast. And change the beauty of the melody. Until it sounds just like a symphony. That's why I go for that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. I took my loved one over across the tracks so she could hear my man a wailing sax. I must admit they have a rockin' band. Man, they were blowing like a hurricane. That's why I go for that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. Way down south they gave a jubilee. The country folks, they had a jamboree. They're drinking home from a wooden cup. The folks dancing got all shook up and started playing that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. Don't care to hear him play a tango. I'm in the mood to dig a mambo. It's way too early for the Congo. So keep a rocking that piano. So I can hear some of that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me.
We have Trending Now with Haley in the studio. Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Happy Monday. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, yeah, indeed. I was outside today, too, and the air was clear.
Yeah.
And the temperature was like 20 degrees?
20 degrees. I mean, it was a little hot. I had to turn the AC on. 올해 처음으로 차에서 에어컨 틀었던 것 같아요.
맞아요.
Humans are so fickle.
I know.
Too cold, too hot.
I know.
Turn the aircon on, turn the heater on.
Goldilocks of
Yeah.
좀
things.
이따가
Yeah.
dehumidifier 틀겠죠.
Where's the
그쵸?
just right weather?
Right now, I
Is
think.
it right now?
I think it's right
It
now.
was
I
pretty
love
nice.
this.
Yeah. Well, you've been busy this weekend
I have been busy.
finding out that trending.
Yeah, I was like,
Yes.
how did you know? Did
I
you
was
snoop
watching.
on my social media?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I know. It just my weekend flashed before my eyes. I was like, what did I do? Is this on air appropriate? Yes, it is, because I went to the library.
Oh.
But I was doing some research, not for this, but I was also doing some research for Trending Now because this is a segment where I bring you all of the trending issues, hot topics, and debates going around the world. 네, 주말 동안 놓쳤던 이슈들, 월요일 오후에 꼭 알아야 하는 이슈들. 오늘은 근로자의 날이지만 뉴스는 쉬지 않죠. Trending Now입니다.
Yay, welcome Haley once again.
Hello. Hi,
All right.
hi, Notu. Hi, interwebs.
You're getting used to the new system here, right?
Yeah, you know. I'm just gonna,
She's a natural.
Yeah.
We added 1, 2, 3, 4 more eyes here.
So many eyes looking at me. It's ridiculous.
She's so cool.
She is.
너무 아무렇지 않게.
손이 떨리고 있어요. My face might be cool, but my hands are like shaking. If you feel the table shaking, it's me.
Okay, gotcha. Well, there's a lot of shaking news that you've been researching.
Yeah, there's groundbreaking news. So we're going to start with the most populous country in the world.
So it's no longer China.
That's right. So I'm going to throw you some quizzes, and there's no use looking at your script because it's not in there.
Okay.
Largest country by landmass.
Russia.
Russia, yeah.
That's right. What about the largest continent?
Europe? Asia?
Nick's right.
Oh,
and
it's
finally,
Asia.
it is Asia. And the smallest country.
Europe. Oh, country?
Country.
In the world?
In the world.
Luxembourg?
Vatican City.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Vatican City.
Country.
Yeah,
Air quotes.
right, yeah.
Well, and then, of course, this even elementary school kids know for decades. The biggest country by population was China. However, that title now goes to India. Yeah. According to the United Nations, as of April 30th, so yesterday, India's population is at 1,428,000,000, making it the most populous country in the world, surpassing now second-ranked China with its 1,425,000,000 people.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Difference of 3 million,
That's right.
which is a lot.
Which is this
which
less
is
than the
quite a
people of
bit.
Busan, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It has an entire metropolitan city ahead of them. So China has lost its title, and it's hold on to this title since the fall of the Roman Empire. Yeah, but the one-child policy has significantly contributed to the population decline, and it interestingly suffers from a birth rate problem, just like us.
Interesting.
네, 여러분 지금까지 우리가 몇십 년 동안 알고 있었던 세계 인구에 대한 상식을 이제 업데이트 하셔야 합니다. 유엔에 따르면 인도의 인구수는 어제부로 14억 2,862만 명으로 중국의 14억 2,567만 명을 제치고 세계 인구 1위의 나라가 됐다고 합니다. 정말 역사적인 순간인데요. 중국 같은 경우는 5세기 서로마 제국의 멸망 이후에 계속해서 세계 인구 1위를 지켜왔는데 하지만 1970년대부터 한자녀 정책으로 최근 몇십 년간 꾸준히 인구가 줄고 있고요. 참고로 이제 1위 인도, 2위 중국, 3위는 미국, 4위는 인도네시아, 그리고 인구 5위의 나라는 파키스탄이라고 합니다. 한국은요, 약간 밑에 29위에 있다고 하네요.
Oh,
I mean,
Korea's pretty high up there.
I mean, South Korea's, 50 odd million?
That's true, yeah.
And 29th, that's a lot of countries with lots of people.
On very small bit of land,
Yeah.
so one of the highest population densities.
Very
Now we're going to
crowded.
talk about this clip or listen to a clip from the DW.
Well, this month, according to the United Nations, India surpassed China as the most populous country on the planet. India is now home to more than 1.4 billion people and growing. India is expected to hold this title for the rest of this century, but there are some worries with this. Will India be able to provide enough housing and jobs for a population this big?
When we say that the population is exploding, we have to understand that the population is increasing because people are living longer. So in 1950, people average age of expectancy of life was around 50, but now it is around 72.
I'd say the percentage of youth that is present in our population, that is one of our biggest strengths, you know. Since we have a lot of consumers, a lot of talent, if we were to use that smartly, we could actually occupy a much better place in the world than we currently do.
Wow.
Yes, the rankings have been changed. As they say, population is power.
That's right, and that is why it's such a big deal. And more significant is that India's 1.428 billion population is young. And the median age for India is at a whopping 29. So that's like about younger than us, right?
Yeah, that's
different.
I'm sorry I said that. So it's far, far lower than South Korea's median age of 45 and even China's 37.
Wow.
So why is age so important? Because that's just young labor, just untapped resources of labor. And India, what's more, has a very cheap labor force, about 20% of China's average wages. So that's why a lot of economists are now looking to India as the next big labor market and the propelling economic engine of the entire world.
Right.
However, it's not all good news because social experts are now looking at India's wealth gap as well as its infrastructural and regional issues as potential obstacles to the growth. 사실 저희가 굉장히 잘 알고 있는 것처럼 인구와 인력은 결국 국력과 직결된다고 하는데요. 인도 인구의 특징은 단순히 숫자가 많은 것뿐만 아니라 나이가 어린 것도 있습니다. 전 국민은 이렇게 0살부터 끝까지 나이 순대로 세웠을 때 딱 중간에 있는 사람의 연령을 뜻하는 중위 연령은 인도가 29살이라고 하는데요. 한국의 45살 그리고 중국의 37살에 비해서 훨씬 어리죠. 또 이런 인도의 노동력은 중국에 비해서 저렴한 것도 특징인데요. 또 이 이유로 벌써 많은 글로벌 기업들이 중국의 대안으로 인도를 주목하고 있다고 합니다. 하지만 문제는 인도의 열악한 인프라나 도시와 농촌 사이의 격차 그리고 종교 갈등 같은 경우가 성장을 방해하는 불안 요소로 꼽히고 있다고 하네요.
It's pretty incredible, I think. The fact that they're so young for the average age. I guess it means, because they're so young right now, that this population increase has to maintain. Otherwise, if it drops, then there's going to be a large older generation in the future.
That's true. And I mean, that's what the problem we're seeing. So the young population now could be the future baby boomers that could potentially burden the younger generation if they don't have a sustainable system.
Yeah, seems like there's a lot of pros and cons to it. I mean, I would have always thought, more population, the better for the economy. But there's always that infrastructure part that economists also look for as well.
You have to meet in the perfect balance.
For sure.
Yeah.
So let's go over some expressions from the story.
That's right. So the main point of today's story was population, which comes from the Latin word populus, which meant people. 영어의 조상이죠. 약간 영어의 아버지, 할아버지, 조상. 라틴어가 영어에 굉장히 많은 단어의 어원인데요. population이라는 단어 자체도 라틴어로 사람, 인간을 뜻하는 populus에서 왔다고 해요. 그래서 populus, P-O-P-U-L-O-U-S는 인구가 많은. 또 아마 제일 잘 아는 것 같아요. popular. Like, we're a popular show. People like us, right? Well known,
all the way.
well liked. Yeah, so that's also popular because people like things that are popular.
Right. I
popular.
really,
We're gonna be popular. Yeah, I'm done.
We just lost a bit of popular.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I was like,
kidding.
come back.
I really like how many languages, English and Korean included, they have their origins.
That's
so
true.
Korean has a hanta,
We do.
and English has Latin.
Yes.
So it's really interesting when you trace them back and find the meanings, the 어원.
The origin, the root words. 영어에는 진짜 많은 루트가 많은 것 같아요.
맞죠.
It's not just Latin, but like
제가 항상
Italian.
제 학생들한테 얘기하는 게 막 제가 이런 because I'm a nerd. I'm like a full-fledged nerd, and I love getting into origins and etymology. And and that oh my
X-Men
god,
origins.
that's the face of my students. I'm like,
I was thinking like,
그래요?
no. I was thinking like it's like a superhero movie.
Yeah, and then I tell my students, if you know the origins, you can kind of 돌려막기 your vocabulary.
You can nerd out.
Yeah, well, you can nerd out, and then if you don't know one word, you can just kind of, that looks like population, so it must be people related.
That's a good way to learn, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
This is great. Really fascinating story as well, because all our lives and all of our ancestors' lives from the Roman Empire have known China to be
That's
the
true.
biggest country. Now that's changed.
Now that's changed, so new history being made right here.
We've got something a bit more modern now for our next one, right?
Right, so last week we talked about a Drake and Weeknd AI song. Now it's taken a dark turn in a span of a week. AI kidnapping.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a title of a sci-fi movie. It's a real news.
That's scary. Just even hearing about the word kidnapping, but AI로 가지고. I mean, AI tech has a lot of good things coming out of it, but
It has
also
upsides.
I mean, last week you dealt with that
그쵸.
Drake song that's been not appropriately handled
Right,
by
right.
the media
Copyright
industry, right?
infringement.
근데 AI도 약간 몸이 있어야지 약간 사람을 납치할 수 있는 건가요?
AI를 사용해서 납치극을 꾸민 이런 케이스가 미국에서 있다고
So you
하는데요.
gotta hear the whole thing here.
We
yeah.
are. We're going to hear a clip from CNN, and it's the mom telling a story of her daughter's fake kidnapping.
I was going to pick up my younger daughter from dance. My older daughter is a ski racer, and she hadn't raced in a while, so she was up north training for a race that weekend. And I got a call from an unknown number. And all of a sudden, I hear my daughter's voice, my older daughter's voice, sobbing and crying, saying, "Mom." And I'm like, okay, what happened? Thinking she got hurt. She said, Mom, I messed up. And she's sobbing and crying. I'm like, what did you do? What happened? And then all of a sudden I hear this man's voice say, put your head back, lie down. So at that moment, I thought she was being gurneyed. She was being pulled off the mountain. Something happened. And then she's like, Mom, these bad men have me. Help me, help me, help me. It gives me chills just saying the story again.
너무 무섭죠.
Can you tell us about this?
네, 방금 잠깐 들으신 것처럼 미국의 아리조나에 있는 한 엄마가 15살의 본인의 딸이 납치됐다는 유괴 전화를 받았다고 해요. This is every parent's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
정말 무서운 상황이지만 이 유괴범을 사칭한 사람들은 딸의 목소리를 실질적으로 딸을 유괴한 게 아니라 AI로 복제해서 엄마를 속이려고 했다고 합니다. 그러면서 랜섬이죠. 이 100만 달러를 요구하기까지 했다고 하는데요. 이게 정말 저희는 믿을 수 없는 너무 it's like in the year 2050, 2060, not 2023. 하지만 생각보다 흔하게 있는 일이라고 해요. FBI에 따르면 미국에서는 이런 가짜 유괴 사건으로 작년 한 해 동안만 26억만 달러를 지불했다고 합니다.
It's insane. Like when you think AI could be a force for good and advancement, there's always the other side of the coin where
There
it
really
could
is.
be equally evil, deeds being done with it.
Right.
Side, yeah.
And it goes well with last week's story because kidnappers and anyone can clone voices. So with the help of AI software, voice cloning is really cheap. And if you just have a tiny little vocal sample, they can really make anything. So the Federal Trade Commission warned last month that scammers can get audio clips from victims' social media post. 네, 이런 AI의 발달로 인해서 딥페이크 기술을 통해서 어떤 사람의 목소리라도 정말 싼 가격으로 약간의 목소리 샘플만 있으면 된다고 하는데요. 저희가 다양한 SNS에 막 이런 쇼츠라고 하죠. Because, people do this all the time. You have a phone and you're like, hey guys, I'm going to lunch. I'm getting some coffee. That's all they need. 이런 짧은 30초짜리의 SNS 클립만을 통해서 일반인들도 충분히 목소리 샘플을 가지고 이 목소리 클론을 만들 수 있다고 하네요.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard and seen news previously about people cloning our images.
Yeah.
We have
It's deepfake, right?
Yeah, deepfake images of, let's say, I've seen on Notubu.
I've seen like
actors.
Pope wearing some fancy designer clothes.
Or even presidents' images,
right?
Yeah, it's just getting more advanced. And I think as it gets more advanced, we need to have more methods of preventing these nefarious acts being committed as well.
Absolutely. So number one, social media, be very, very careful. Don't post any information about especially upcoming trips because that can set you up as a target.
Right.
And if they know your flight information, they can call your family while you're in the air so they can't contact you. 네, 일단 제일 중요한 사기 예방을 위해서는요. 내 개인정보나 특히 여행 정보를 SNS에 올리지 않는 게 중요하다고 합니다. And then this is a really good tip. Create a family password. 사실 요즘에 막 보이스피싱 스캠이나 아니면 SMS 스미싱 사기로 엄마 나 핸드폰 고장 났는데 나 막 50만 원만 붙여줘. 이런 식으로 많은 그런 스미싱이 있잖아요. So you could ask your mom for money. Things happen, but have a password.
Right.
That you're, have a safe word like, I don't know, oranges, apples,
Chicken
or
nuggets.
something. Exactly. 네, 가족 간에 이런 식으로 비밀번호 역할을 하는 단어를 만들어서 이런 유괴 사건뿐만 아니라 단순히 좀 입금을 해달라고 할 때, 용돈 줄 때도 사용하시면 좋을 것 같고요. And then if you get these calls, the most important thing, call the police, remain calm ask people around you to call the person who's supposedly kidnapped or call the law enforcement for you.
Yeah.
네, 마지막으로 이런 전화를 받았을 때 바로 이게 내 가족인데 내 동생인데 딸인데 믿기보다는 주변 사람들에게 침착하게 경찰이나 그 가족한테 연락해 달라고 이렇게 침착하게 상황에 대처하는 게 가장 중요하다고 합니다.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's a bit sad that we have to be so cautious about everything these days in the world, but I guess it's the way it is, isn't it?
Technology is a double-edged sword, so make those passwords, answer your calls from mom and dads because they might be panicking on the other side.
For sure.
Wow, great tips though. I mean, the password tip, that's really great to keep in mind for sure.
Yeah. Lots of these ways would be great to really, I've received strange messages quite a lot of the time.
Do you sometimes pick them up yourself? Or?
Mostly 문자 message.
Okay,
saying like, I'm in the hospital. I've had. But luckily I knew about these before, so I just ignored them or like reported as spam and stuff. But it's scary because not all people will be as discerning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And especially when your loved ones are concerned, this is people panic.
Well, thank you for bringing this to our attention, Hayley. This is why we love this segment. So we just know, and knowing is half the battle.
Glad I can be helpful.
All right, we'll see you at the same time next week.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
We're going to take a song break. This is High by 5 Seconds of Summer.
I hope you think of me high. I hope you think of me highly when you're with someone else. I know your friends all lie. I know your friends don't like me. They want you for themselves. Today I called to tell you that I'm changing, but I don't think you have enough respect to see me try. I've been waking up in different spaces, but I think that my heart is built to last more than a night. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down. I hope you think of me high. I hope you think of me highly when you're with someone else. I know your friends all lie. I know your friends don't like me. They want you for themselves. I know I'll never meet your expectations, but the picture that you paint of me looks better in your mind. Now every step I take with hesitation, and I always miss the memories of the mornings we were high. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down. I hope you think of me high. I hope you think of me highly when you're with someone else. I know your friends all lie. I know your friends don't like me. They want you for themselves. Da 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 da. Ooh, when you're with someone else. Da 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 da. Ooh, they want you for themselves. I hope you think of me high. I hope you think of me highly when you're with someone else.
And that was High by 5 Seconds of Summer. That reminds me of England.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, 5 Seconds of Summer.
아.
여름은 5초밖에 없어요, 영국에서.
왜요? 영국은 주로 is it usually cloudy and rainy?
되니까, yeah.
Gotcha.
We get about 5 seconds of summer every year.
Well, you're here in Korea, so you must love it then.
I do.
Yeah.
We get a lot. We got 5 months.
Yes,
Almost 5
3,
weeks.
4, 5 months.
A good chunk of summertime.
I know.
Which I love.
I love it. I love the humidity as well. Well, you're tuned into the 4 p.m. Duo, guys, with Nick and David. You can text in at any time. 언제든지 문자 보내주시면 환영합니다. 샵 9050 pound 9050. They'll cost you 101. You can add us on Kakao Talk. Chat with us there as well. Search for 부산영어방송. And we've also added another way you can tune in and chat with us. And what's that?
You can just go onto the interwebs, as I like to call it.
Yes.
The internet.
Yes.
Yeah, go onto our Notuber page, BEFM, 부산영어방송, Busan English Broadcasting. 지금 생방송 하고 있습니다. 그리고 생방송은 매일매일 월요일부터 금요일까지 계속 할 겁니다.
맞습니다. We'll be on every day, Monday through Friday. It's a new thing that we're doing here at BEFM, and it's with all the other live programs. We've had Steve Hatherley's Reboot just before us. We also, Inside Out will be joining after us.
They will indeed. It's going to be exciting. You can see behind the scenes or in the scenes.
And what we're doing when the song is playing.
Yeah.
You can see what we're doing and stuff.
Just 멍 때리고 있어요.
Are we talking to each other? Are we frowning at each other?
Yeah. It's interesting. You can always leave us a message. 댓글도 남기실 수 있는데요. We've got a few coming in here. We've got 노루님 saying, 라방, I assume that's live 방송.
Yes.
라이브 방송 축하합니다. 라디오 방송 하시는 분들이 이런 외모를 가지고 계시면 곤란합니다. That's a good thing, right? 칭찬이죠?
칭찬이에요.
칭찬이죠.
I thought like, you guys are so like.
Well, not good looking. No.
좋은 뜻이군요. Thank you.
당연히지. 늘 재미있게 듣고 있고 영어도 배우고 너무 좋아요.
Awesome.
감사합니다, 노루님. We appreciate your lovely comment. And earlier we asked 행운 Jade님, what is the best compliment you ever got, or the interesting compliment you got?
Right.
And what did she say?
Well, I don't think that's the message for our question, is it?
No. I think it is.
It is.
We asked, what is the best one compliment you've received?
Well, they said even if you were cloned, you'll still be one of a kind.
It's a pickup line.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
David, 센스 없네.
너무 인싸가 아니라서 몰랐나 봐요.
It's a pickup line. 그래서 좀 멋지게, 좀 느끼하게 읽어야죠. Even if you were cloned, you'd still be one of a kind and the better looking one.
그런
Is that how they said it?
더 이상하네요.
Is that how they said it? I think it's a kind of cheesy but kind of a cool compliment / pickup line.
What do you think about pickup lines being cheesy? Do you think they work?
I think if they're so bad, they're good.
I think if Nick says it, it might work.
I don't think so. I think 너무 진지하게 하면 조금 좀 깨는 것 같은데.
그래요?
근데 너무 느끼하게 오버하게 하면
네.
웃기잖아요.
근데 만약에 엄청 뭐라 그러죠? 목소리도 좋고 하면은
Yeah, but still it's cheesy, man.
그러면 cheesy is just cheesy.
Cheesy is just
doesn't
cheesy.
work out. All right.
I think so anyway. Yeah. Well, anyway, keep sending us those messages. We will be receiving them constantly.
And any questions about 꾸중 and 칭찬? We're also accepting that as well for our Metaverse English segment. So let us know if you have any questions about that. We'll try to answer your questions. But yeah, now it's time for something else, don't we?
That's right. Right now we have the Flash Pop Quiz.
네, 매주 월요일은 여러분과 함께 음악 퀴즈를 합니다. 이번 주는 금요일이 쉬는 날이라서 이 월요일이지만 한 주의 시작이 좀 가볍게 느껴질 것 같은데요. 바로 어린이날이 기다리고 있기 때문이죠. Come to think of it, when we were young, we wanted to become adults ASAP.
Oh, yeah.
빨리 어른 되고 싶잖아요. But as we get older, we miss our childhood days. And I'm sure many of us have imagined going back to when we were much younger, at least once in our lifetime, right?
네, 맞습니다. 그래서 과거로 돌아갈 수 있다면 언제로, 몇 살 때로 돌아가고 싶으신가요? 이제 노래를 한 곡 들려드릴 텐데요. 그 속에는 모두 6번의 나이가 등장합니다. You'll listen to a song, and when listening to this song, you can hear several numbers with different ages. 네, 다음 들려드리는 곡을 잘 듣고 노래 속에 나오는 나이를 나타내는 숫자를 들리는 대로 적어서 보내주시면 됩니다. 하나만 보내도 오케이, 6개를 다 보내도 오케이입니다. While listening to this song, you will hear several numbers of different ages. Send us all of these numbers.
Yes, that's right. If you know the answer, just let us know. 100원의 이용료가 드는 문자샵 9050 혹은 카카오톡으로 보내주세요.
Alright, let's take a listen to it.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. Always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. Before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
That was 7 Years by Lucas Graham, and we asked you a quiz about this song. 이 노래 속에는 6번의 나이가 등장했는데요. We asked you to name as many of the ages as you could.
And if you were able to get all the numbers, wow, you are awesome.
Yeah, we've got
진짜 대박이죠.
We've got a few coming in actually, which is really good. And obviously, the song title is 7 Years, so we know 정답 number one is 7.
그죠?
But what,
That's a given.
What other ones did you hear?
Yeah, and towards the end, I think we've heard a few as well.
Yeah, all right. Let's have a look because we've got some people sending us some of their ages. Now we have 4693번님 saying 7, 20, 30, 60. 61? 일단 들리는 것만 적어봐요. 엄청 잘하셨습니다. You missed one, but that's really good.
Which one? Oh yeah, they missed. Okay, yeah.
Just one, but you got the rest.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We also have a 6125 Banim texting in. I only heard 7 and 60.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay. Song lyrics are difficult to understand.
그죠.
Yeah.
We also have see we have so many places to check nowadays, but we have also NoTube as well, live chat. No, I don't see the numbers there.
You don't see the
but I
numbers.
see it in Kakao Talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have Neil Nim as well sending us these ones, which is great.
Yeah.
Which is great. And he saw something. You were doing some weird things with your hands.
I was.
You were.
And he-
손짓을 했는데요.
네.
What were you doing?
제가 뭐 했어요? 아, 손짓이요. I was giving them hints.
그죠.
Of the numbers.
라이브 힌트를.
라이브 힌트입니다. 네, 오늘의 특별한 힌트였습니다. So if you are tuning in through our NoTube live, you're getting some of the hints.
Yeah, yeah. Neil Nim said, 아니 데이비 씨 빅 힌트를 유튜브로 알려주는군요.
Oh, is that what he said?
역시 라이브 방송의 묘미.
맞습니다.
And also 뒤에 지나가시는 분은 누구시죠? It's our producer.
Yes.
She's famous.
Yes, you should come out to the. You should come out more often.
Yeah, maybe just in passing by. Yeah. Brandon and Aiden Nim as well sending 7 and saying 모두 7이라 한 번만 적었어요. They also sent us a nice meme. I like memes. Brandon and Aiden Nim, you like
맞아요.
memes. It's a picture of Spock. You know Spock, right? 이 스타트rek에 나오는 그 벌큰
네.
그 외계인 있잖아요. With he's an alien, right? Your extreme mental and physical appeal makes me want to live long and prosper with you. Ooh, that's a little bit raunchy. Ooh la la.
Ooh, you have to say it 느끼하게.
Oh, your extreme mental and physical appeal makes me want to live long and prosper with you.
Live long and prosper.
It's kind of like geekily romantic.
Yes. 네, 너튜브와 카톡 메시지 동시에 읽어주시나? We try to read all of them. We try to read as much as we can. We have one. See, we have fans of our PD as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna read one out from one of our listeners, Jade Nim, saying, "야, 디나 PD님 뭐 보였어요? 너무 예쁜. 소야."
Don't be shy. Don't be camera shy. They also say 멋진 Nick and David. I like this. This is not so bad.
칭찬 너무 좋네요.
All right, let's give the answers away. 정답은 7, 11, 20, 30, 60, 61. First I was 7, then 11, then 20, then 30, then...
아, 노래 부르는 거였어요?
Yeah, and then I just
gotcha.
said the rest of the numbers.
Yeah, 7, 11, 20, 30, 60, and 61.
6 numbers in total came out. And lots of people sent their answers, which is fantastic. And your name, we see you as well. All the numbers in there.
Yeah, he aced it.
All right.
He also said 느끼하게. That's a good one. That's a good pun.
My own 느끼함.
Yeah, 느끼함인데 because you're Nick.
느끼함.
Yeah, 느끼함.
Brilliant.
Love it.
Let's give a hamburger coupon to 0298번님. Congratulations.
축하드립니다.
We're going to take a quick song break and we'll be back. This is Love Story by 볼빨간 사춘기.
날 좋아하던 그때 수줍게 꽃을 건네던 너에게 웃으며 손을 내밀었지 시간 지나 my birthday yeah. 우린 몰래 run away 온통 둘뿐인 밤거리 걷다가 너와 나니 마주친 그날 Oh baby 너의 눈동자에 취할 달빛에 비춰진 우리의 흩어진 찬상 너의 이야기에 취해 밤하늘의 별이 쏟아질 것만 같은 기분 Oh God please this is not a dream That it was romance 날 바랬다던 그때 수줍게 인사를 건네던 너에게 살며시 입을 맞추었지 시간 지나고 100 yeah. 한 손은 진한
볼빨간 사춘기의 Love Story 듣고 왔습니다. Welcome back. The time is now 5:52 in the afternoon. It's been a Monday.
Wow, one day is done, guys. Check it off your list. Well, our show's almost coming to an end as well.
It is, but BFM is still rolling live with our 보는 방송, of course. Coming up next are Inside Out, so come and show them some love. You know, say hi and get involved with their show. You can see what goes on in all of the shows every single day from now on.
맞습니다. 저희 너튜브 보는 방송 매일매일 모든 방송 Monday to Friday 하고 있죠. We have 이미정님, I think 이정임 님 tuning in saying 보통 노래 나올 때는 화면이 바뀌고 좀 쉬시던데요.
Other ones?
I guess 보통 like other radio stations or other stations.
We'll just pretend like it's changed.
저희는 계속 나옵니다.
We'll do our own thing anyway.
4시 5분부터 6시까지는
You might see some weird things.
Yeah, us
like
making facial expressions.
David picking his nose.
조심해야 되겠다. 습관이 위험해요.
저도 할까봐.
Bad habits are scary.
We'll get used to it, yeah. Brandon and Aiden saying, go to the 4 p.m. duo to get the Oscars. 오늘도 좋은 방송 감사드립니다.
감사드립니다.
Oh, it's been a cool experience.
Yes.
And it's going to be like this all weekend from here on. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so please come back, get involved with our show. And we're going to have Jimmy in the house, as well as more quizzes and great stuff. But on that note, we should wrap up this Monday, right?
Yes, we shall.
The 4 p.m. duo was produced by Tina Park and written by Hong Kyung-hwa. We've been your hosts for today, Nick.
And David at the 4 p.m. duo. Today's last song is One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey. See you later, alligator.
Everybody have a wonderful evening.
Sorry, I've never told you all I wanted to say, and now it's too late to hold you, 'cause you've flown away, so far away. I never showed you. I never showed you. Assumed you'd always be there.
I thought you'd always be there.
부산 고속도로 순찰대장 이영경입니다. 따뜻한 봄을 맞아 나들이 많이 가시죠? 고속도로 출발 전 전자석 안전띠 착용, 출발 후 규정속도 지키기, 앞차와 안전거리 유지하기, 졸리면 반드시 쉬어가기와 같은 안전